you don't love yourself, I'm going to talk today, tell you a story actually, about a small town girl who was a smart, sweet, charming girl who was torn between self-identity, self-esteem, and self-love. She was born to cool parents. Her father was a spiritual man who had a great presence of mind. His name was Raja. And her mother was a cheerful and a dutiful lady. Her name was Radha. This charming, beautiful girl was born to these parents in a small town called Sambigay, because that girl remembers that name because it's the name of a railway station, which is somewhere near Gubi, near Tipur. This was her hometown. She also has a sister by name Jayalakshmi. She currently works in the Government of India office. Moving on, these two young kids at this small town had a great time. They had a great free time. They were free as bird. They spent all their time as free as bird, walking to the railway station, looking at the train, waving at the people. They had a great time there, talking to people. Her father was he was a station master there, and her mother was a nurse in fact. So everybody used to call them as Master's Chief. So after that, time flew and they had to move to Bangalore for education, and their father thought to put in a good school. So the school life started for this charming girl, where in the school her mother had educated her very well. So when she went to the school, she was put into first standard because she would easily say poems, talk about sentences, talk easily, She was freely talking about anything, everything which was asked of her. Time flew, she was a diligent student, she was a self-motivated student, and she was free as a bird, completed at 7th standard. And the trouble started when her school changed. She changed to her high school in Malaysia for Nirmala High School because her father wanted to put her into a disciplined school, a convent school kind of, so that her education is good. But she lost herself. She was thrown out of her comfort zone. She was no more a free bird. She could not study. She failed in her studies, and in the parents-teachers meeting, her parents were told, what do we do to your child? She was doing so well in her, younger days. Now she's not doing well. So they asked what was her interest. Her interest was one, Kannada, because her neighbors taught her Kannada as a language, and she had love for Kannada, and she always, was speaking Kannada wherever with whom she met. The other love was electronics. So the convent sister told that they would put her into this electronics club in school. Maybe she will improve. So that improved her in her studies in school, and she completed her education in school. By the time she was thinking about something else in the class, she wanted to become a Kannada professor because one of the teachers who taught Kannada was Kannada's famous poet G.S. Shivrudrapa's sister. Her name is Shushita. She taught them Kannada and she wanted to become Kannada professor. That was her dream. Suddenly one day her dream was shattered and she could not progress further. And it so happened that her father told, you're going to go to an engineering college, you're going to take PCM. That's it. She didn't have a boss. She hated herself. Where's my love? Where's my free as bird? And no more that. She was thinking what to do. That is when her father told, I'm here to support you. You go to your engineering, I'll see what I can do for you. Then she went to engineering. In engineering, it was totally unity in diversity. I had different kinds of people flowing from all parts of India there. That's where this introvert, charming child became an extrovert. The hostel life taught her what she needs to be in life. From there, her self-love started in her studies on herself. That's how she built her self-love. Going forward, then moving on, she completed her engineering. There were failures in engineering. She lost her lab in 7th semester. She was totally lost her low profile, self-esteem, everything. Then there stood the solidarity of our friends and everybody in the college, and she went through. Then she came to search of a job because she got low percentage, because she lost in lab. How did she get? Then finally she got a job by just talking about, she got her first job in IDET, it was called Mascot Systems in those days, and where she got a job by mere saying about her vision. From that day till this day, she has gone from strength to strength, and she has improved from 0 version to a best of her version. Whom I am talking about all these days? It is meeting of me, Vijaya. This was a great opportunity for me to speak about in the icebreaker speech, and the only thing in life matters is the opinion about you, as said by Osho. To quote the speech, I quote from a take risk in life to win. If you win, you will lead. If you lose, you will die.